need that. Let me just. Cool beans. I feel so weird to do streams on this channel now. Feels so weird, but honestly, couldn't be happier to do it there. Okay, let's see, multi-chat. Okay, multi-chat is connected to YouTube. Let's go. Alrighty, cool beans. I'm just gonna practice more of Mustachio. Also, good morning, everyone. I'm sorry for starting this. Okay, I need to redo that. I have no lo. I'm not doing lo-fi music on right now, just because we're like I said. Okay, I redo that. My hair. My hair. All right. So chat, I actually there we go. I'm finally incorporating the newer strats for Mustachio fight that I should have done when the world record came out. Oh, come on, that big scam. That was. I mean, that's still. Okay. All right, cool. I just wanted to make sure I at least had that down. I'm going to hold on. Let me fix my hair first. All right. Hope you're all having a good morning. I'm going to just be doing everything just without practice. I'm probably going Too Many Giants. I'm going to keep doing the 2 skull strat. I'm totally expecting to fail that, by the way. Going into the run. I'm going. Yeah, majority of the stress I normally practice, I'm not going to worry about practicing just for the sake of time, because of movie showing, and I don't want to risk having more time lost. When I say, I mean, like, I don't want like this run to get pushed to the point where I'll miss my travel point, because I do need to leave sooner. So I'd rather just end the stream around, after, like, sometime after this run is done, and then we'll be back after I'm done the movie. So sorry for keeping the first stream short. I wanted to see movie last night, but I missed the time that I would have gone to go see it. So that's why stream's being split into 2. So that's why we have a short morning stream right here that we're just doing 1 and done run. Now, if the run does fail early on, then we'll do a restart. But otherwise, if a run ends up dying, like, later, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not going to submit the run. We're just gonna keep going. Also, hi Milo. Hi buddy. My bud. Also, anyone who's wondering, did your mouth extend? Did your mouth extend? No, it did not. I actually cut myself right there when I was shaving yesterday. So, yeah. I'm big mad about that. So, which means, oh, wrong. See, which means if I want to get this cleaned up, I have to be very careful next time and make sure I put a lot more shaving cream on. Or maybe, like, better yet, hit it with hit my skin with the electric razor first before I hit it with the shaving cream. But yeah, I'm gonna probably keep it electric razor on these spots next time I do shave. Anyway, we got ourselves a run to do. Hey, bud. I can't, but I can put you on the bed, buddy. So, let me just go put Milo on my bed first, and then we'll get things started. Okay. One and done run. Let's get things started. Let me just go ahead and put the folder for nice for starting and resetting runs. Let's turn on global hotkeys, and we shall begin. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, so this is Max the Curse of Brotherhood, a puzzle platformer game that was released over,
Mom's gonna kill me.
what, 13 years ago? Almost 13 years ago. And we are doing the 80% run. So this run does have some pretty cool strats to come. There's a really cool strat that will be in endgame when we eventually get to that. But for right now, we need to get Max over to our brother, who is currently being held hostage right there by the beast, which we will call Mustache's beast.
Felix, hang on! I'm coming!
Mustache being the being we will actually be facing later. But right now, we are focusing on getting it to Felix, because Felix is our priority right now. But in this cutscene we're about to skip, Felix actually gets taken away. So now we engaged with the beast, so now we have to run from the beast in one of many sequences that we will have to go through in the game. This, of course, being the very first occurrence. So they're just in time. This is very possible for me to get a little boost from when this rope goes down. Okay, I didn't get it this time, but most of the time when I do runs here, I usually get a little bit of a boost depending on when I jump off of that rope. Whenever you do jump in this game, I should want to mention that you can gain a little bit extra height. Especially when you're jumping off of like slopes and branches, depending on where you stand, you can actually just gain additional height out of the blue, and it just works beautifully.
No. Whoa.
Okay, we're gonna make it over this here. This would be a great time for donations if we have any. Okay, I'm doing this practice for GDQ. When I do my first GDQ run, I want to try keeping like any form of swearing to a minimum. I really don't want anything getting in there because of how, I don't want to say strict, but like how just disciplined the submissions are, and how disciplined the games committee and the audiences and whatnot are going to be this game. So I want to make sure. Okay, please, Max, I would love you to actually jump there. Okay, thank you.
What the? Water?
Okay, if we lose a little bit of time, it's not that bad. It's mainly more so in the later splits, but especially in the second half of this run, where we'll be saving the most time. Well, ideally. All right, so as you just climb up this ladder right here. In this next cutscene that we're going to be skipping, Max actually comes across an elder lady who gives Max the ability to use the various different elements of the earth. I forgot to split, and I should have split sooner than that. But gives the various elements of earth that we can use.
Your weapon will be drawn to nature's most powerful places. There.
Okay, I'm going to just let this go, because normally we would have actually saved time if we actually made both of those, but it's okay. Since this is a one and done run.
The town is not far. From there, you can enter Mustachio's lands.
just made it. So going back to jumping really quick, it's actually not that hard to make jumping your friend. And what I mean by that is that we can actually, like, when we jump, we can actually force Max to gain a little bit of speed when he's running. Yeah, it's the first time we're actually hearing this music early on, because normally it'd be playing toward the end of this level, at the very least. So I'm very surprised to hear it early on. I should also go to mention that this soundtrack is very hard to find, like probably lost media and whatnot. Okay, awesome. Normally I don't make that with the pillar of earth right there, which is our first element that we grabbed in the cutscene we skipped at the beginning of this level. Okay, so aside from the opening jump that we missed, this has been really solid for opening game. All right. Okay, so what I did here, normally you would need both two earth pillars, or so normally you would need two earth pillars right there to get maxed up, but we can actually go with just the one earth pillar and be able to make the jump just barely.
Don't survive that.
Yeah, throughout the entire game, we're going to be jumping a lot onto like pillars of earth and whatnot. Okay, I had a feeling that we were gonna actually miss this, but it's okay because it's still early on in the run. But this won't be the last occurrence right here, just of seeing these spiked snails that we've seen from the beginning of this. However, that creature that we just saw right there, I knew was gonna die there. It's very unfortunate timing that we died there, because normally we would actually not die there. We would be just in time. But again, we lost time to the spike snail animation, so we had to wait that second attempt. So this will be time loss, unfortunately.
Lady,
But
soul, say something.
again, we can regain some time through the upcoming slope section that we have around the end of this level. So, again, not the end of the world, but we can, you know, that is an unfortunate start to this level. Okay, so right here we have a really tight strat, like, to pull off, but you know, not like which can be pretty difficult for newcomers to try out, and involves us bringing this spike snail down. Normally we were supposed to get this pillar right here. Okay, just barely made it. We almost touched the spike snail there, but we're good. We have that in the bag.
Nice.
I was not happy with how Max slid off of the pillar right there, but we are a-okay. So, so coming up is the slope section, as I've mentioned. Which will begin after we cross
Felix,
this bridge and lift a couple more pillars to bring up a rock that will tip us over from this
whoa.
rock pillar right here that we land Max on. So let's get Max to jump on these pillars right here.
what? Whoa, 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 whoa.
All right, so to explain this, so obviously we're getting the domino effect of all these pillars, but within this section, which I'm going to explain, you can, like, with jumping on slopes, you can actually gain speed, depending on how many jumps you put into it. In certain instances, we can actually make... Okay, I failed it right there, but in certain instances, we can actually make the middle jump here. Which is, again, very difficult to perform, like, if you're a newcomer, but isn't the most difficult. And again, we are going to be losing time because we unfortunately didn't make the jump, but twice now, unfortunately. So we're just gonna go for the standard strat right here. It's just unfortunate, but it is what it is because the game is being unfortunately mean to us and not allowing us to make the middle jump there. So we are gonna be behind 30 seconds on going into this split right here. But again, we are not actually losing that much more time yet.
Your step.
It'll be entirely dependent on this next on the split right here. I was gonna say next split, but we're already on this split. So after finishing Black Rock Canyon, and so right here we're introduced to Mustachio's henchman, who will be a recurring presence, like all the way to the very end of this run. This right here is a pretty tough section. You get perfect on. Okay, cool. I was worried that we would actually get hit by the bomb, but we actually did not. So we are okay on that front. And again, we have another little chase here with two henchmen.
You guys are just too slow.
So we just got a little bit of an appetizer of these henchmen. And of course, we can't forget one more henchman.
You're not too clever.
Okay. I was not totally sure I was going to be able to make that little boost, but that's pretty good. Coming up right here on this wall is a very, very tough strat that I'm about to pull off, which involves me skipping one of these ropes, like
What should I do?
on the drop down. So we're going to first bring Max over. Okay, normally I would not have problems with that. Okay, that was really weird. Okay, that's really weird that it happened twice. Normally that never happens twice, but again, you know, game can unfortunately have moronic things happen to me. So again, unfortunately, we have a time loss that the game just couldn't help but want to add. But anyway, we're gonna be doing this strat regardless.
The temple forest, a dangerous place, but
And
no weapon will
okay, we just made it. Ooh.
powers.
So again, if we didn't lose the time from the death from Black Rock Canyon and from what we just had there climbing up, then we would have saved a little bit, like a lot more here. But again, I can't be mad because this is early game, and early game is usually not the best anyway. So more often than not, when I run this,
are close to the first holy place on Earth.
Yeah. At least have one run where I'll have a death in early game in chapter 1.
These traps were set up to stop
So now we're here in the
beasts.
forest.
They
Okay, I was not expecting to actually hit that early on. So that was the first time that I actually hit that early on. I thought I was gonna die right here actually. So we haven't actually done that yet. So
Insane.
I'm gonna take my time. Okay. Okay, we're good now. So I'm just glad it was only right there at the beginning that right before those falling platforms were able to hit us. So again, thankful for that being the only form of time lost right there so far. There's also another tough jump that we're gonna be doing once we get into the temple to get our next element. And I'm trying to do the best I can to explain. I'm not the best person for explaining things, but there are 3 more elements that we will eventually get throughout the rest of the run. This is the second element that we're coming up on at the bottom of this temple. And right here is where we're going to be offering another tough jump down. Hopefully we don't have another death on max. And we still had it anyways. I am unfortunately big sad, but that is a very common thing to run into. But to explain what we got here, we actually got branches, which if you see those 3 spots right there, those we'll be using to draw those branches.
go on. Create a branch and climb it.
And like I mentioned earlier, branches are very essential for jumps. Sorry, it took me a minute to say that. Branches can be very essential for jumps depending on where you're actually standing on, which is really great for some strats. Oh, okay. Oh, I was fearful that I was gonna die right there on that jump, but we didn't. So I'm very happy we survived it. Okay.
Branches you detach can be pushed around.
Yeah.
So again, unfortunate that we have 2 deaths in the split. I at least expected 1 from the temple anyway, so. Again, nothing we can't save time over later. Especially for, again, another strat that I will not spoil in endgame. Them, finally putting into runs. So, yeah, once again, we are losing time. It's unfortunate, but again,
What to do here?
this game loves to waste our time here and there, so we have to fight back and make it waste our time. Make the game waste no time. But again, we are still ahead. We still got ahead of our time, so again, unfortunate that we are still fine pacing and games trying to crash on me when it shouldn't be.
Oh. I can fool you.
So that's unfortunate. Time loss right there. So a little bit of a delay, unfortunately, with that.
See? Told you so.
Okay, very possible that I can actually reach these ranks early. And I went too far. Okay, so normally, during that cutscene, you can actually jump up early to this branch. after creating it. Okay, let me run just so I don't get stuck in that. Okay, so okay, that was really unfortunate. That bomb shouldn't have hit me. That was really targeted. Okay, I'm gonna wait this one out because I don't want to die doing this. But there we go. I was gonna say it was very possible because it's very possible to make that pillar of earth. But as you can see, we actually died again because game decided to be completely mean to Max again. So very unfortunate. Again, to be expected. And I had a feeling I might mess this up too, so. But we got it second try, so I'm... Never mind, because we actually missed the jump. Give it up for the game and its stupidity sometimes. Okay, well at least we made it third try. But again, really unfortunate that we have time loss again. Which is especially apparent because now we have to wait for them to go, so we have to miss out on doing the last minute branch right here. But again, game can't help itself right now with wanting to lose time, so just doing what we can. Okay, that was a late jump. That was not expecting to be late. Okay. Alright, so coming up, we have another occurrence of us being in the beast presence. Except we are actually hiding, and we are standing right under this tree. What are you doing with that tree, beast? What are you doing with the tree? Oh, he hates it. Oh goodness, we need to... Okay, cool. So yeah, as you see right there, we definitely needed to make sure that branch was up. Otherwise, Max would be crushed, and we would have to go through that cutscene again, and we would have to, of course, try that again. Probably gonna make that. Okay, we made it. All right. Normally that would take me a bit to actually get down with these branches, as far as creating them. But yeah, once again, because of our deaths from the last split, and also the death here from the beginning of the split, we are still on the unfortunate time loss train. But again, nothing we can't remedy from later in this game. No, especially coming up on the last split of this run. Well, not of this run, but of this entire chapter. So we're once again 30 seconds behind, and plus a minute overall behind. Bing.
You are headed towards Father Oak. He is not easily climbed, but
So,
once you reach his top, your weapon will be even more powerful.
So as our disembodied soul just mentioned there, we are climbing Father Oak, this giant elder tree that we'll be getting our next element at. Which, as you'll see, involves us climbing up. So that could be that can mean only one possible thing. We've already had branches, and we've already had earth pillars. So and guess what it is? It's vines.
What are those?
So,
Vines?
this element right here is especially crucial in endgame. And like I mentioned, also broken physics. Also has broken physics like branches do, so you can actually make certain jumps a lot faster than only doing like slope tech, which is what we'll eventually get to in the next chapter. And that we just also seen a little bit of in the first chapter.
Father Oak has gifted your weapon with new might.
So now we have the vines, so now we can finally create them. So let's bring Max right over to the right side, and let's create our vine and actually get Max on top. I should have made the other vine, but it's alright. We still made it regardless.
Whoa.
Max, you can attach a vine to a branch.
All right. So, once again, coming up, just like with the last split, we have another strat that may risk us to death, but if we don't risk a death here, then we'd actually save a good amount of time on. But again, we'll need to see based on how we do coming up here. Yeah, I was. And let's make the jump right there. Cool. So it starts right here with this branch, and we're gonna clip Max down.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Oh no.
And involves this vine right here, and hopefully we should make it, and then snip it off time. Okay, we did. Okay. Okay, that death act was completely expecting, because you know, if so I mean, if we died right here, this wouldn't be the least of our worries, because we would have actually spawned right here, but because Max didn't, that made us lose, unfortunately, more time, and we also died right there because the game decided Max wants to jump as soon as the pillar's made, so that's unfortunate again. So yeah, as far as final times go, I'm probably expecting this run to be in the latter 120s, pushing more of 130 to 131 territory. So there's that. It's now time for our second mini boss with the beast, with Mustache's beast. So once again, another chase sequence to start things out, and it starts things out very similarly to that of our first occurrence. Okay, so it's gonna be very possible that I can mess this up. Okay, we didn't. We didn't get any jump boosts like I was hoping we would, but it's okay. We are still far ahead, which again will trigger the cutscene before Mustache's beast fully settles in position, because we need to knock him out of the way so we can climb out of here. Okay, that's the first time I failed that in a while. Because normally I don't fail this one, but that's the first time it took me 3 tries, but normally I would get this first try, but again, very unfortunate, but it is what it is. I can't really do anything about it because, you know, the game loves to be idiotic. So, we're now coming up on to our final level here in this chapter. Which has a really nice strat that was found years ago by a forum
Watch this.
member. I was not expecting to have the thing glitch on me. And I was totally expecting to miss that cutscene. Don't worry, chat. And for those watching on YouTube and whatnot, that chat message was deleted. It's unfortunately an idiotic spam bot that loves to pop in every now and then. But it's already banned, so I can't complain.
The shortest route takes you to the tomb of the 5 giants. My powers are weak deep down underground. I cannot speak to you once you go there.
I'm going underground? Alone? No. No way.
I will be with you again on the other side.
All right, so as our disembodied elder lady described, we are entering the Tomb of the 5 Giants, which will be where we will be performing our first major strat of the entire run.
Oh. Wow.
Now this can be very difficult to perform. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be grabbing we're going to be grabbing 2 of the 5 skulls in this temple. Because most of the time, this could be a strat that I could easily fail, or I can easily clutch up and only need 1 skull on. But again, it's also going to depend on if you jump early enough or if you jump too late. If you jump too late, you can actually enter the animation. Okay, we didn't, so we'd save a couple minutes here, which is really good. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna skip this because we're supposed to split there, but apparently I hit the wrong button on my stream deck, so it's okay.
Thank you. Okay. I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm not
Yeah, normally, if we were ahead in our splits, we would actually be saving 3 to 4 minutes. Since that's normally how long it would take with getting all the skulls down there and pushing them into the pit. But as you see, we can actually completely skip that, which is really awesome. Okay, I wasn't totally sure that Max was going to be able to fit through, but Max was able to fit through there, so we are good. So this is good. So this is the first of many actually not the first of many, because we had Into the Roots. But I'll say, like, properly, this is the first of many, at least a good couple levels that we take a rest from like Mustache's minions, from the Beast, from anything, you know, chaotic, but we still have some, you know, minor enemies that we do encounter from time to time. So okay, I was actually happy that I made that ledge grab, because normally it would take me a good while to get that, but I'm glad it did not take me that long. Okay. Again, this whole level would be a perfect time for donations as well, if we have any. Again, just doing practice for if this game gets accepted into GDQ. I did not expect to actually make that clip, so I'm amazed that we made that clip. Anyway. Okay. So let's bring this rock over so we can push it out to give us a platform to jump on. Okay, cool. All right, coming up right here is a very tight spot, so we have to be very careful when we bring Max up because we do have a plant right here that we are trying to avoid. Okay, so we made the ledge grab there. Pretty nice. Overall, this is a really good Lost in the Dark split right here. I've had some runs where I've actually died beforehand, like, before we got to here. But most of the time when I do have them, it's actually right over here at the end game of this split. But thankfully, we don't have that problem. And we are trying to trigger that early on. Okay, that was really unfortunate. I was not expecting to miss that, but it's okay. We still got it. Again, we're just barely saving time right now, but still behind on our splits. So, again, we're okay.
Oh, Max. Well done. Well done.
Thank you, run.gg.
Yeah, well, I'm just glad to be out.
I was not wrong about you.
All right, so coming up on right here is are these lantern bugs. So we want to do our very best to block them out and to prevent them from electrocuting Max's skin. But obviously, we'll have to redo a section of this level if one escapes, and we have to. Okay, now I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to stay on topic, and I lost my thoughts. Okay, I was very concerned that we might have had our climbing animation happen there, but thankfully it didn't happen. Okay, all right, that's good. I was really concerned that we would get stung there, because I've had times right there in the past runs that I've actually gotten stung there. Okay, let me try that again, because we did not create the branch properly, or actually we cut it off. All right, so we made it on to platform here. So coming up right here, this log is going to collapse on us, and we have to get our way back up to the other side. You know, typical bridge sequences in animated movies, but with a piece of wood this time, because we are in the woods. We are not in the desert where there's bridges. Okay, let's back up there. Cool beans. All right, very good, very good. This has been a very good lantern bug so far. I couldn't be more happy that we got this done. All right, so this is very possible for me to mess up right here because we need to make sure the length of our vine is good, and we also don't run into the bugs, which we didn't. So, if the vine kept swinging right there and we jumped up while it was swinging like that, there would have been a possibility of us actually getting stung by one of those lantern bugs, but thankfully we didn't. And now we get to do one last vine swing over this pit before this level ends. And this is our last occurrence right here of the lantern bugs, as we will not be seeing them anymore this run. This is just the only time we get to see them. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that they don't intrude on us coming down. Okay, there was one that almost went and grabbed us, but thankfully we didn't let that happen, so there we go. And all right, so once again, this is another encounter with Mustache's Beast, and this is, of course, the level, like I mentioned, that we'll be seeing another major boost of time save through the use of slope tech. And when I'm referring to slope tech, I'm referring to it as Max. With how Max jumps in the game, certain spots can actually, and like certain time jumps can actually make him go faster than like if he's not jumping down a slope or jumping up a slope. So that's just why it can be a lot easier. Okay, I'm worried here. Oh, yeah, I had a feeling that we were going to mess that one up. This is a newer strat that I'm trying to do, where we can actually stop the animation of the spike snail. But again, not always the most consistent. Like, unless I have it at that length that you just saw right there. But again, going back to the tech that we're going to be engaging in. Well, first I'd be climbing up from right here, and again, the slope will be on the other side of the screen. We're here. And through certain time jumps, we can actually gain a lot of momentum on these slopes. And we can sometimes even height. But for the most part, momentum is the name of the game. For the run, if this gets accepted into GDQ, I want to actually stay there so we can hear the line from Max. Because normally Max would say, "Did that hurt?" So, you know, a little humorous line just to wrap that part up. Okay, so we didn't get the initial jump, but as you can see, I'm trying to spam our jump button right here, and we messed that up early, but it's okay, because again, we can actually regain that. So as you can see, we are gaining momentum, which is exactly what we want here. But we don't want to gain too much to where we actually fall off into the pit right here. But thankfully, we do not have that problem. So again, this strat can be really difficult right here to pull off perfectly, but with the vine, but we got it first try. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the ledge grab, which is very possible to make, you know, from under, but it's okay. Okay, so unfortunately we didn't, it wasn't an amazing showcase, but we still did okay on that, even though we lose time here from this. So, unfortunate, but again.
These are the wetlands, Max. Once they were fields.
Still got time to save in the run, even though we are still a minute behind.
So, this is gonna be wet?
You are close to the sacred pool.
And we just start there. That was what I was mentioning earlier about branches. Is that depending on whichever certain spot you stand on, ideally points that you just saw earlier. Also, these are the only times we see these creatures. Hopefully, we get a honk, because one of them will honk if possible. Honk. All right, cool. But yeah, like with branches, again, depending on where you jump on them, because of their broken physics, you can actually gain some height. Ideally, like we just saw earlier at the beginning of this level, on the very tippy tip of these branches right here, but not the cut side, like this side right here that I'm showcasing. All right, so coming up right now is the sacred pool of water, which is where we're going to be getting our next element of the earth. Not to be confused with the earth pillars, but of course, you know what? It's water. Water paths. So again, really, this would be a really good time to bring up some donations if we have any. And once again, I'm just saying that because in case we do get this accepted into GDQ, or if this does get accepted into GDQ, better yet. This run, by the way, despite the fact that we are losing time, this is all practice for GDQ. I'll probably do a recording of this run. Probably tomorrow night or later tonight. I'm not totally sure. I'm still figuring that out. I want to at least get this run done before we actually get to next Wednesday. So as you can see right here, we're creating a water pass quickly because again, we can actually save time by forcing Max to jump early on.
You are not the only thing that can be
And
carried by water.
the same thing would be said for this strat that we were going to try doing right there, but it's very possible with this water path to actually bring this cube up, that cube up to the to that platform that we climbed up from. Again, we didn't get it this time compared to most of the time when we do get that in runs. So it's unfortunate, but again, not the end of the world. Okay, I was not expecting to actually not make that, which is unfortunate. Ugh. That's really unfortunate. Okay, we made it third try. So yeah, once again, just like recurring themes, we are unfortunately losing time, but you know, not to the point that it becomes impossible. Okay, I just made that ledge grab. I was really hoping we would actually make it anyway. Okay, I screwed that up because I didn't create it fast enough. So we have to redo this whole part right here again, but it's again not the worst. Not the worst time lost, but it's unfortunate that we didn't create the path fully. Okay, cool. We made it. All right, so coming up at the next level, we have another strat that I started doing in runs. That's very possible you can do, like in runs, but again, can be pretty difficult to pull off. Like if you don't time your jumps correctly.
The warm caves are not far now.
This is also a split that is very prone for me dying a lot, so hopefully we can not have Max die a lot during this. Also, we're gonna be standing in the middle to try to counter the falling animation, like of Max falling off of the branch here. because Max loves to every now and then. Okay, we just made it. That's really good. I know for a second it looked like Max was going to fall off of the branch, but we were okay. All right, so this is the strat right here. We're going to be using this branch to actually skip this platform that normally we would use to have Max jump down, but we can actually just skip that. Okay, it didn't work right there, but we're going to try this again, because again, this isn't a really difficult strat to pull off. This is pretty easy after a while. Okay, that's the first time. So this is the first time in a while that it is actually being mean to me right now, which normally it wouldn't be. But again, just like with the branch from earlier, we're trying to stay in the middle. There we go. So unfortunate that we died there. I was more or less expecting us to die later on. Or at least I was expecting Max to die later on in this level, but Max had not, so we're okay. So as long as we don't die later on this level, we are a-okay. We can still possibly save some time. Okay, that was the first. That was completely the first try that we were able to make that. Okay, very possible that I don't make this jump here with the vine, but again, we're taking our time right here, so we're good. And I'm also going to take my time with this jump here just to avoid having much more of these deaths. There will be another one that I might need to take a death on, but again, I'm not totally sure. Because again, this is a newer strat that I looked into. That isn't too bad, but even though I wasn't able to PB, but we're gonna try to go for it if we can. Okay, we didn't get it, but it would involve Max getting a lot of speed, climbing down, and going right off screen to actually perform a cutscene skip right here. And if we did it right, the screen would have faded to black, and we would force Max to jump out of bounds to completely skip that. But since we missed that, unfortunately we had to sit through the cutscene, but it's not a big deal. We still have like another time savings major skip in the next level here. After we finish this final level here in chapter 4. Okay, I'm taking my time right here because I don't want to fail this. I was not expecting to hit the water path, but it's okay. All right, all things considered, despite the few deaths we had at the beginning, that was really solid. So again, we are still behind, but again, you know, not gonna be that further behind than where we are right now, just because of those 2 deaths from the beginning of this level. So really happy that we only had just those.
Those again.
And usually in my streams is a running joke of how many times that Max has died that he's actually gained age. So, you know, if by the end of this run, let's say he's gained like how many deaths, like 5 deaths or whatnot. Not 5 deaths, 20 deaths. That would mean he's 20 years old or something. I don't know. Yeah, we saved 12 seconds. I was not totally sure we were gonna save time there, but I'm glad we did save a little bit. Even though we are still a minute behind.
This is the ancient stairway bridge.
Uh-huh. Pretty.
All right, so coming up here on the
Once
next
this was
level,
the
right?
Fire temple. Soon I can
When I say next level, I mean this one.
Last and most forceful power.
I'm probably gonna fail this one. Yeah. Let's recreate this branch again and lose more time. Hooray!
Whoa.
Yeah, that's the first time in a while that I actually lost time because of that, unfortunately.
What now? Cool it.
All right, so coming at the end of this level, we will be facing our next mini boss fight. That is which will be the only time we will face this one mini boss coming up. All right. Let's bring this little guy over. And this one was actually found by yours truly. Okay, I was not sure I was going to make that with that lava flow coming up to get me, but I'm glad we made it regardless. Okay, let's try to make this jump, and we made it. Cool beans. All right, so right behind this wall that we are about to break is where we'll be starting our mini boss fight with who we'll refer to as, or what I'll refer to as Kronos for all intents and purposes, because we don't have the name of this creature at all. So again, we're just gonna call him Kronos or a lava monster.
What is that?
So yeah, this so we have this mini boss fight to start out with. All right, I'm gonna focus right here. Okay, so yeah, what I just did right there, again, normally in the casual playthrough, you would create those pillars after the first wave of lava hit, so that we have a little bit of a cooldown with Kronos, but again, we can actually skip that if we just time it, or we can actually make it before the wave hits. So in a way, we have another wave to climb right here. Again, with how this is going to work, this skip involves us, of course, starting at how it normally would, which would involve us bring this rock down here that we just created. And I'll let the rest of the trick do the magic. Okay, well, unfortunately, the marker didn't show up in time, so I guess I'll explain it then, because unfortunately, game loves to be idiotic, and I have to do things all over again. But again, okay, that time I actually missed it. I was not trying to settle that, but you know, since we're doing this again on third try, We can actually use this rock that we create right here. To knock. Well, to not knock. To bring ourselves down there. Hopefully. Okay, cool. Just in time. All right. All right, so what we just did there. Oh shit! I did not. Ah, I hit the wrong button. No. Really? Really? How do I hit reset during this? How do I hit reset during this? I'm so mad now. How did I hit reset? Oh my god. What the fuck, me? I was trying to hit split. Yeah, I am still tired. I still need to wake up. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. That's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I was not expecting to reset this. Cause like I like I had the top of my stream deck and it somehow hit both buttons and apparently just hit the reset side of it. I hate everything. I hate everything right now. All right. I was trying so hard to keep my cool during that whole run when that happened. Again, like I said, if this, if with the whole run dying, yeah, I'm not going to do another run just for the sake of time because I don't have time to do another run. So again, very unfortunate. That being said, unfortunately, I don't have time to do another run. I want to figure out what the hell I want to do right now to pass the time. Oh, the Steam Spring Sale's on right now? I didn't realize it was on right now. I just I just got Travel on Pigeon, which that's the game we'll be playing when I get back from the movie. Which if anyone's wondering what movie I'm seeing, it is Animals. Animals on sale too. Oh, that's so great. But the movie I am going to see is The Day the Earth Blew Up, the new Looney Tunes movie. So yeah, I'm going to be dedicating my morning to watching that. Like after this first stream. Since Run died because I accidentally hit the wrong button on my damn stream deck. That's unknowingly. I'm figuring out what we're going to do. I'm just gonna put lo-fi on at the moment, just to at the very least have some ambience to the stream. Okay, cool. I'm so mad I reset at the end of that. Oh. All right. I'll close that out. Oh, Pika Part 2 is also on sale. Okay. What is played up? Oh, thank goodness you're here. It's on sale too. Okay. I heard good things about that. Sorry, I'm looking at I'm looking at the Steam sale. How about I check anything new right now? You know, aside from what I just got, which was I know that 2K25 is out today. Already 550 releases. Already 550 reviews for WWE 2K25, and they're very mixed. Tribe 9? Why does this art style... Why does some of this art style right here remind me of Danganronpa? Okay, FF7 Rebirth. What is Asylum? Oh man. Wait, did I just see Poppy Playtime like I thought I was gonna show like oh, my side's also on sale. Philly's favorite game, Poppy Playtime, is on sale on Steam right now. Oh my goodness. No, but $1 for Undertale. Okay. $1 for Heavy Rain as well. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm not showing the screenshot because I don't know. I don't know what I want to. I know I can do that. I'm not entering big picture mode. I guess I'll show the game that we're going to eventually play later. I'll just go to the store page because I did download it. Okay. At the very least I can show that. But oh, I thought an F11 could make it even bigger on full screen, but guess not. All right, so this is the game that we will be playing later. Oh, what? Okay, let me turn off live split right now. And beat my PB. We're not doing runs now because we just failed the run. We just failed the only run we were gonna do. I was trying to. Okay, I guess I can't make the other page any bigger on here. So, it's unfortunate, chat, but yeah, this is the puzzle described as a puzzle rhythm game. We got some cosmetics in game that we don't. But hopefully, we don't have to pay money for. I don't think we will, but. Because I did try the demo out off stream, and I liked what it was. That makes sense. Like, almost like my the fans of my PC were running high, so this will be maybe a little bit worried about the game, but again, it was performing just fine. So hopefully it will perform fine, like when we open it up later. I guess I'll show the game really quick. The trailer for it. So I'm saying we have, unfortunately, like 10 more minutes until like scheduled stream end. So yeah. Whoa. Yeah, we'll be playing this pigeon. All right, I'm gonna go ahead into. I'm gonna change it to just chatting. Okay. Yeah, this is what we'll be playing later. And I can't wait. I finally heard more of the music. Like this opening one is already banger, but like the rest of them are pretty good in their respective ways. Wow, look good. Yeah, that's a Travel on Pigeon. That's what we will be playing later on when I get back from a movie, you know, depending on how I will feel about stream it. But again, this is still the plan. This is still the plan to stream Travel on Pigeon. Well, yeah, like I said, that's it for me, unfortunately. I'm sorry things weren't long enough for morning stream, and I could have seen movie last night, but again, it was too late by the time I wanted to go for showtime. That would be close. So yeah. Bye YouTube for now. That's it for the first stream. It'll be much longer on YouTube.